Today, I'm going to tell you a story. The story of India's biggest FMCG company. The story of the world's ninth largest dairy brand. The story of the longest running ad campaign owned by more than 3.6 million farmers. A story that started 73 years ago as a national movement with a mission to stop the exploitation of farmers. Amul is an Indian dairy cooperative society headquartered at Anand, Gujarat. It was the year 1946. Poor farmers in Gujarat were exploited as they were paid very low prices for their produce by the middleman Polson, which is a British company, who used to earn all margins and profits by selling farmers' produce to consumers at a very high price. Such exploitation of both farmers and consumers gave birth to the idea of a cooperative organization, which was suggested by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and former Prime Minister of India, Morarji Desai. The major minds behind the implementation and actually turning this idea into reality was by the virtue of superior leadership of Tribhuvan Das Patel and the person who actually made the elephant dance, Dr. Verghese Kurien. Just a fact about Amul, how it got its name, was when a chemist in the workplace suggested naming the business as Amul, which sounds like an Indian origin Hindi word meaning priceless, and it would be an abbreviation for Anand Milk Union Limited. Dr. Kurien's objectives were clear: a value for money that is affordable for consumers and value for many that is profitable for farmers. 80% revenue of the firm is given to farmers by value addition model. That means if there is revenue of rupees 50, out of that rupees 40 will go into farmers' pocket. This also makes Amul the largest profit-sharing company not just in India or Asia, but in the entire world. In 1970, Lal Bahadur Shastri started Operation Flood under the chairmanship of Dr. V. Kurien, which led India from a milk deficit nation to the largest producer of milk in the world. Although there are many names that go behind the success of Amul, one prominent and equally talented name in the list is of Mr. R.S. Sodhi, which gradually made Amul the biggest brand in the nation, still growing by 20% per year. Any industries that have to survive with time needs to evolve, and Amul does it wonderfully with a wide range of products. Let's see what made Amul a successful business. Amul stands at the top of its competitors in the field of most selling products in butter, milk, ice cream, with the highest turnover of more than rupees 50,000 crores. Amul also holds massive volume with gradual expansion within Gujarat and other states in procurement, and by adding 50 new product lines and 80 dairy plants. This led to an increase in farmers' income, milk procurement, turnover, and new innovation with the product. Every single product is put under the umbrella of Amul, so only one name has to be promoted, which carries the trust for all of them: the Amul Moppet. The Utterly Butterly Amul Girl made it the longest running campaign in the world, yet not being outdated, as she has been throwing freshly toasted tropical humor since 1966 as a reflection of the society. Since it is a company owned by 3.6 million farmers in 18,500 villages, it truly gives a feeling of the taste of India. The last but not least, the Amul brand has proven that it is not just a product but a movement that represents the economic freedom of farmers. The brand has given farmers the courage to live, hope, and dream.